Hey everyone, my name is Julia. I'm the Community Coordinator at the Powderhorn Park Neighborhood Association, and I'm here with an update on a Minneapolis Housing Ordinance related to renter eviction protections. When the City Council first undertook this ordinance in February, there were two main parts. The first, just cause, and the second, the pre-eviction filing notice. I'll start with just cause. Just cause is a policy that would require that landlords cite one of several acceptable reasons for evicting or non-renewing a tenant's lease. In other words, a landlord cannot evict or non-renew a tenant without a just cause for doing so. Common just causes include non-payment of rent, material violation of the lease, a landlord's desire to occupy the unit, etc. So where is this now? Well, the City of St. Paul passed its own tenant protections in July of 2020, including just cause eviction. Unfortunately, these tenant protections are being challenged in court and involved in ongoing litigation. In response to the ongoing legal challenge in St. Paul, the City of Minneapolis is choosing to hold off on pursuing its own just cause eviction policy for the time being. So that brings me to the second part of the ordinance, which is the pre-eviction filing notice, otherwise known as right to cure or pay or quit. Under Minnesota state law, currently, landlords are not required to give tenants to alert tenants prior to filing an eviction. So when a landlord does file an eviction, it goes on the tenant's record, and then the process continues through the court system, which can be costly and detrimental to both parties. Under a pre-eviction filing notice, a landlord is required to give tenants a heads up of a certain length of time prior to filing an eviction in order to allow tenants to secure rental assistance or cure their non-payment of rent. When the policy was initially drafted in Minneapolis, it included a 14-day notice period. Housing advocates such as Homeline and Housing Justice Center, Minnesota Legal Aid advocated for a 30-day notice period in order to give tenants more ample time to apply for and receive that rental assistance. On Friday, May 28th, the Minneapolis City Council passed the policy with a 14-day notice period. The policy is effective immediately in order to be in place when the state eviction moratorium is eventually lifted. I should note that the pre-eviction filing notice applies only to tenants who may be evicted due to non-payment of rent or other financial obligations, which is actually the primary cause of evictions in Minneapolis. So, do you have questions about either of these policies, or do you want to get involved in PPNA's advocacy efforts? If so, please email me at julia@ppna.org. That's julia@ppna.org. Thanks, everyone.